and thank you for joining me for another Scrapbook Sunday 101. Roseward, stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Couple of reminders: you can get stamping mugs, scrapbooking mugs, and apparel by going to stampersdelightshop.com. Don't forget to sign up for my online Christmas in July Stamp-A-Stack. All the links are below. For the Stamp-A-Stack, you will need to finish your projects. You will need these 4 stamp sets, and you can add them on to the registration. Also in July, I have my online Fun Fold class. Plus, I have a scrapbooking class using the new Sweet Gold and Green collection. Again, that's descriptions are all below. Let's get started. Let me just shut this door so we don't get disturbed. Whoop. Okay, so what I'm going to use today for my scrapbook page is the Wildling Flowering Suite. I'm going to be using the Designer Series paper, some of these die cuts, and the gems. And I think I'm even going to use the embossing folder. So you can see I have my words over here already. They'll get all messed up in a minute, but I'm going to take a basic white 12 by 12. I'm trying to keep these in order. They're going to get messed up, and I decided to use this side of the Designer Series paper. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer and just trim that off a bit. So about 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch on 2 sides is all I need to do. I think that's 1/4. That might be a little smaller. It's all good. That is so it fits onto my backing here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and layer that down. I'm going to bring this down a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Let's see, let's bring it down a little bit more. You'll see my messy desk, which is always messy. And I am going to lay that down right here. For the pictures, this means a lot to me. This was 1990, and it's Uncle Reggie and Chrissy. She was the flower girl in a wedding, and there they are dancing. And you can see I have the Moody Mauve that I'm going to be backing that up on to bring out that Moody Mauve color. The next picture I have, this was 1990. The next picture I have is Reggie's last performance. And there he is with Chrissy again. And this was 2022. So I'm going to take some Designer Series paper from that kit. And I'm going to add some wild wheat. I'm going to trim this down because I'm going to just put that on there. So let me bring in my paper trimmer. Let's do this one first. So the picture is 3.5 by about 5. So I want this a little bit bigger. So we'll do 4 by 5.25. And let's mount that picture first. I just want some border. I think I'm even going to make that a little bit smaller on this side. Maybe do it at 3 3/4. Isn't she so cute? All right, so we're going to go ahead and put that down on my matting. I'm not going to layer it yet. I could even trim off a little bit more on that. There we go. And then this one, we will use, let's see. Let's do this first. I'm just measuring it based on what I have here. So this is going to be, I'll do it at 6 inches first. See if that lines up. And that does. So let's grab the next piece. Oh, I have to do it the opposite way. There we go. And then trim a little bit more of this off. The reason I chose the wild wheat here is because of the color of Reggie's shirt. And we're just going to layer that on there. I can leave it like this and it would be fine. Actually, now I'm kind of liking that better. Let's see. Maybe I'll do it like this. Makes it stand out a little bit more. Okay, so let's go ahead and layer this onto the matting first. Yeah, I think I like that. I'm just going to do this. You can see I change my mind as I go along here. We'll do that at an angle here. And then we're going to add that right in there. It just makes that picture pop out a little bit more. All right, so let me add that. And put that right up there. Now I have, and from the die pieces already, I have this outline, this die cut. And I want to use this memory board, little chipboard here. I get those in the Dollar Tree. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in the Dashing Designer embossing folder. And I am going to go ahead and emboss that first. Let's bring that in. Just to give it a little more dimension. Don't know if I got the whole thing. I didn't quite have it lined up, but I think it's good. And then I am going to take, since it's going to be like that, I can fussy cut that, but I'm going to grab that die. And that's the die I'm using, and I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to take that piece, I'm going to line it up. I just need the inside piece. Whoop, had a block stuck on there. And just cut that. If you watch my Scrapbook Sunday 101, I do very simple, usually, scrapbooking pages. Probably because I got so many pictures I want to scrapbook. But, I mean, you can get very intricate with pages. And I'm going to leave that. There's that piece. But I want this white one because I think that's really going to make it show. And with that, I'm going to put that right there. Now, I need to have a place for the words. So let's place that first. I'm going to put that up there. Let's see if I can get this all in. Now let's see if that shows up. I might want to use some strips here. Let me just cut some white strips. Actually, I'm going to grab the Moody Mauve. I think that would look better. And like I said, you can see that I do this as I go. I have an idea of what I want to do. But let's take this piece. Yeah, I think that would show up better. So I'm just going to cut a piece of, let's do 1 1/4 inch first to start and see how that would look. I think that's going to go pretty good here. I want to see if I can fit all the words in here. I can. I know I can already. All right, so I'm going to take this, move those out. I just messed up all my letters. Let's move this out of the way for a second. Let's go ahead and glue these down. Now some of these you can see have white on them, and that's because I've already done those on the adhesive sheets. This is our mini alphabet, and I do have a lot of them cut, some with the adhesive sheet and some without. So let's go ahead. This one doesn't have it, so let me grab my liquid glue. We'll add a little liquid glue on that. Make sure I spell it right. This one I'm just going to peel off that back. Sometimes it can be a little stubborn. And then I get tired and I just put glue on it. There we go. My fingers aren't working today. Let's lay it down and do it this way. There we go. This Take Your Pick tool is great for everything. Let's get that little piece off there. Trying to line it up pretty straight. The thing with the liquid glue, which is nice, is it dries clear, and you can move those letters around while you're working. Okay. Use your blotter paper, or if you have the glass mat, and you can line things up better. You can get the glass mat now if you're a demonstrator. If you're a customer, you can get that July 3rd. If you join my team now, you're able to put that on your starter kit. All right, so a little bit of glue here. See, I'm just putting one little dot on there, and it'll hold it until I get it in my page protector. Again, any little glue that's showing, will dry clear. All right, my finger's gone away. There we go. And the E. If you're in the Dollar Tree, definitely look in their craft aisle, because I love the wood elements that they have. Uncle Reggie. So that, now I'm not laying anything down yet on here. Uncle Reggie, I'm going to put that up there. I want to make sure everything fits. Reggie. And I'm going to cut this off. Just going to do that to the side. And my G just slid up again. Again, that's why I like the liquid glue. Okay, now we're going to get another little piece. Let's see if the and should fit on here. I just cut that off of there. And, yep. So let's go ahead and add that. Such great pictures. Such good memories. Okay, so that would probably go there. Again, not gluing anything down because I have to do that piece up there yet. Let me grab another strip of 1 1/4 of the Moody Mauve. And for that, I'll add Chrissy's name. By layering the letters onto cardstock, it makes it pop more on your page so you can read it. And then one more letter. Okay, and we can put Chrissy probably right here. The reason I'm holding off on putting that down is I have these cards that I bought years ago for journaling. I love this because it's got lines on it. And then I have this leftover piece, and I'm thinking that I want to use that for my journaling. But I want it to pop out, so again, I'm going to take a piece of the Moody Mauve, and I'm going to grab this die, and off to the side, I'm just going to cut that out. Again, when you see me doing my scrapbook Sundays, I have an idea of what I want to do, but I change it as I go along. I'm sure that's the same for all of you. You have an idea, as you start playing with it, it's like, oh no, I like this better. Okay, so now I have this piece, but what I want is this outer edge. Because that's going to go over here. But you see the card is too big. So again, I'm going to take that same die right here, and I'm going to cut it out. So I'm using the die on this journaling card. And what I get is this inside piece right there. Now I have my journaling pen, so let me do that first. $19.90. And of course I know who they are. And then I'm going to put 2022. Reggie's last show at the Chance. Okay. That was a magical night too. I'm going to cut this, and now I'm going to add my pieces. Chrissy will go right there. Let's bring this down. So the first thing I want to do is move those down and layer this piece. I'm going to take that white, and I'm going to add some liquid glue. Just a little bit here to hold it down. And then I have memory. And again, I'm just going to dot some of this liquid glue here to hold it. It really does hold it. And then, of course, it goes in the page protector. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm just going to cut a little bit more of this off of that, and a little too long for me. I want it smaller. There we go. And we'll put Chrissy right here. And then this piece is going to go right there. Oh, I grabbed my liquid glue, so we'll use that. We'll add that right there. And then I'm going to bring in some gems. And the gems, I'm using the gems that go with the suite. And they are the textured dots. And I don't think I really need any more gems anywhere, but you know me and the gems. I'm going to add a couple right here. Whoop. Not sure where that one went. And there I have a beautiful memory page of Reggie and Chrissy. I actually found these at the Dollar Tree too. I wasn't sure what I was going to use them for, but I'm thinking this key is kind of cool. Yeah, I think I like that. What do you think? Just a cute little chipboard. I'm gonna add that right there. It gives it a little sparkle. Now I think I'm done. And there you have it. There is my page for this week's Scrapbook Sunday 101. Still shots will be on my blog and on my newsletter. And don't forget to sign up for the upcoming Christmas in July classes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and definitely share my videos. Until next time, keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.